Virgo, hello there, my friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-June 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And we're going to get you started immediately with a couple of oracle cards here just to take a little feeler of the energy, see what's going on before we fully get underway. So my God, Spirit Team, talk to me. What's going on with Virgo in mid-June 2021, please and thank you. And we're going to take a brief look at these, not spend a lot of time on them. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus spread with the Starseed Oracle to see what it is you might need to hear from the universe. So we got a lot of stuff going, a lot of messages here for you, my friends. As your first card pops out, time might be an issue for something, but we'll dive into it. Let's see what else we got, though, before we fully do that. Oh, also, Virgo, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the June subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out, especially if you haven't entered yet. But let's get back into this reading, because we have Mr. Book Hat, Book Necklace Page Man showing up as well. So this first lady, notice she's holding an hourglass. The sand is slipping through her hands. So time might be playing a big factor in your life right now, whether something happened and a certain amount of time has elapsed. You might be waiting for something to happen. You might be waiting on a result even. Hopefully it's not an energy of you feeling like you're running out of time with anything, but time is being highlighted. That's just how I feel here. Or making the most of your time. As we move to the second guy, though, very page-like in his energies, very page-like in his ways. You see he has a book on his head, book necklace, books in his arms, there's letters, there's all sorts of stuff. So now might be a good time for you to try to gather in some new information, learn something new, start studying. It can also highlight matters of communicating, talking, having conversations just like other pages, but you might really be thirsting for new knowledge here or learning a new skill, however it fits for you. And if you're not, that's something that could crop up and could be beneficial for you. So it's an interesting way to start. We're going to get into the full tarot reading now, though. Let's get it going here. Get a shuffle going for Virgo. And as I always say, that doesn't affect the whole reading. It's just a little footnote to what we got going on. My God's talking about Virgo. We're going to get you 3 in the upright and intuitively clarify, as always. So let's see. Last week's reading, I believe it was titled Beware of Their Plan. There might have been someone making plans towards you, or you might have been planning for the future. But it was a funky little feeling last week, I'll admit that. And I want to see if that's still lingering around, because it might be, it might not. You know, energies are always switching, always changing. Okay, we have the World card here in position number 1. Very loaded, very dense type of card that we're really going to have to dissect. Could be so many different things. Okay, let's get 2 more here. Thank you. Okay, we have the King of Cups, aka Mr. Kyle of Cups without the beard, taking up the center. And on the back end, we have the 2 of Swords. So initially, before we even start breaking it down, I'm just going to say there's interesting dynamics of energy here from front to back. So this might be multiple messages locked in here for you. But let's get it going, and I'll give you these classicals before we get the juicier stuff. Position number 1, the World. This is one of the most dense tarot cards, meaning-wise, classical meanings. Yes, it could speak about cycles, endings, beginnings. It's karmic in its ways as well, so you might be dealing with karmic situations or cycles with the World. Sometimes I do believe that the World can talk about the physical world, so matters of what's going on in the world today could be very important to you for some reason or another. Whether you're happy about it, whether you're not happy about it, the World does represent those type of things. Also, it's one of the only action-oriented major arcana, just like the Fool. So interesting stuff here. It could be something moving along. Now, as we move over to the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups without the beard, this man definitely needs a beard on his face. Now, it could represent a water sign in your life, simply. If it's not that, it can talk about love situations, emotions in general, because usually this guy is very emotionally balanced and talks about everything in that realm. Also, creativity, artistry, smooth talking, smooth speaking. These are all the things we think of with this King of Cups, but as I said, it could be emotional control as well, trying to gain control of the emotions. On the back end, we have the 2 of Swords. This is one of my cards of mystery, for sure. Now, all 2s in tarot can talk about forks in the road, decisions. You might be trying to struggle with a decision or make one. If that's not it, though, I do, like I said, feel like this is a mysterious type of card. Notice this person is blindfolded. It could represent confusion. It could represent somebody who's being a little indecisive, not knowing what to do, which way to go. But there is a big air of mystery here, like unseen angles, unseen things, hidden aspects. So we are absolutely going to have to dive deeper on all this, and we will do so. Let's jump in and clarify. We're going to get you one more shuffle here, Virgo. Oh my God, so what's going on with Virgo, please, and thank you. And this is where I go intuitive with the message, my friends, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So you could do further research if you'd like, or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because you know all tarot readings are about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine here. So feel free to pull extra messages out if you'd like to. Let's see what's up with this world, though. Why is the world here? Why is the world here for Virgo? That gave me an interesting feeling. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups here in the reverse. That's not what I like to see here. Okay, and I do feel like these karmic ties, some of you might be having issues with family or home-based situations. Now, the Ten of Cups generally is a positive card regardless in its own ways, but I don't know why I'm getting feelings of someone feeling abandoned. That's kind of the first thing, or like someone feeling isolated or alone. You see what I mean by the intuitive messages? Like these cards, for some reason, that's what it's triggering in my head. Like someone feeling feelings of loneliness. Because this is usually like a big happy family emotional completion, but it's showing up in reverse here. Like there is a big change happening. There's a big shift happening, and it could be karmic based. So I feel like the main thing there is beware of those feelings of abandonment, like the Five of Pentacles type of energy. That's what it's making me feel. Of course, this could also be somebody that's just a little upset with the world today, but I'm not going to drive any extra messages home. If that doesn't hit, it's all good. We'll keep it moving here. But someone needed to hear about that. I know that. So let's get it going with the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here for Virgo? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like this is tying in. We have the Ace of Wands in the upright, and I love the Ace of Wands. All aces are opportunities, I always say, but it's that burning desire, that burning passion. There might be something you really, really want to acquire. Like something that really stokes a flame within you, or that could be someone that way towards you, because this is tying in with the emotion. Now, yes, when we have water and fire mixing, it's not always the best thing, but to me, it just does talk about someone being emotionally amped up, or you really, really wanting to attain or get your hands on something. Okay, yes, it could also be tied into this page from earlier, but that's just the vibe it's giving me. Very interesting compared to recent weeks. So if this isn't you wanting something, this could be somebody wanting you literally, since it's tied with the emotions. Okay, fiery. I mean, this could even be your emotions being fiery, like being a little more aggressive than usual. But we're going to go in on this Two of Swords. I feel like the message is what it is, and I'll give you a quick recap so we could try to piece this all together. I did say that this is probably going to be several different messages throughout the spread, and it's kind of looking like that. So what's up with this Two of Swords, though? Thank you. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be something absolutely turning out way better than you thought. This could be some sort of unexpected blessing or unexpected surprise here, because the Ten of Pentacles is amazing. It's stability. So even if you're going through a situation that's Ten of Cups in the reverse, like we have in the beginning, this could be someone either making the right choice or something coming in that you didn't see coming, like surprising, that turns out good. It could also be a payoff in the end as well. So I'm getting a lot of different things here. But as I said, this is a card of mystery. Yes, it could be confusion and indecisiveness, but with the Ten of Pentacles, the solid energy solidifying the back end, I see something turning out better than you might think. And also, I just feel like it's something going surprisingly well. Okay, so whether you're going through romantic things or work things, you might just be watching it for entertainment value, as I always say. But something really nice could be coming in that you don't quite see yet, which is good. That's very positive. So let's get a quick recap here, then I'll pull the bonus spread for you, what you need to hear. If you look down in the box, we have the World with the Ten of Cups in reverse. As I said, this could be somebody who's a little disgruntled with the ways of the world right now, but also I was getting the vibe of someone feeling alone, abandoned, feelings of isolation. So in the coming weeks, beware of that, or that could be someone you're tied to, for sure. Of course, there's other meanings, so please look into it further if you'd like. In the center, we have the King of Cups with the Ace of Wands in the upright. This is you really wanting to get your hands on something or acquire something. There might be something you're thirsting for, or this could be someone feeling that way towards you, like they really, really want to get you. And I don't mean in a bad way. Yes, we did have plan-based things going on last week, but this is, I don't want to say lust, but it's wanting something. All right, that's just the big feel, like a crave kind of. And on the back end, we have the Two of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. It's absolutely lovely. I feel like it's some surprising result, something swinging better than you thought, whether it's making the right decision or a complete surprise. It could also be the energy of a payoff, like a win in the end. So beautiful types of energies. So please take a screenshot of that if you'd like. And we're going to get you going with the bonus message really quick. We're not going to spend a lot of time here either. We're just going to tie everything together. So my guides, talk to me. What does Virgo need to hear for mid-June? And yeah, this is an optimistic deck. I'll give you the intuitive feelings and the literal meanings of the cards. Just like, okay, baby steps is the first card. Okay, not bad. It does talk about the journey of life and how it takes slow and steady progress to reach and attain our goals. I know everyone's heard it a million times. Okay. And the golden children, this showed up in the Capricorn reading as well. So once again, it's an energy of blessings here on the back end. So let's talk about it. The baby steps, as I was already alluding to, does talk about slow and steady progress, little by little, one foot in front of the other. If there's something you've been struggling with, whether it's emotional or the world itself, just keep that forward momentum, keep that forward progress as best you can. Do not give up. That's what this card tells us. The literal meaning says action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. That's an interesting type of message, right? I did see action within the spread itself. So it's showing up here once again. So follow your gut, follow your intuition, and keep making that forward movement. Now, the golden children, I love this card. I feel like this is the card of someone who's been blessed by the divine. This is someone that holds and attains certain gifts, abilities, and you've heard the prototypical golden child. It's someone that just emanates and radiates that beautiful source energy. So to me, once again, it's tying right back into what we were seeing within the reading of something turning out better than you think, or some sort of payoff in the end, especially with it coming up right next to these baby steps. It feels good. It feels positive to me, regardless of what it is you're going through. The literal meaning on this card says inner child tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. So in this time, maybe do a little self-analysis of the things that make you unique, the gifts that you do hold within yourself, and express them in whatever way you can. Okay, you don't have to share it with everybody in the world, but if you can make your corner of the world a little bit better, that's a beautiful thing. That's how we all make progress on a large scale. So Virgo, that's what I have for you today. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the June subscriber surprise. It is still June, my friends, which means you have time to enter in the June subscriber surprise. This month, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, 2 simple things. As always, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you are at this point. And second, let me know down in the comments what your sun, moon, and rising sign are. If you don't know all of them, it's fine. Just tell me what you do know. You'll be entered to win. And I'll start you off like I did last week. My sun is Aries, my moon is Scorpio, and my rising sign is Pisces. And at the end of the month, I will pick the winners in my community tab. My friends, as always, much love, and thank you for spending time with me.